part 2 of the Hermes Quota Bag Pre-Spend History series that I started with you all recently. This is where we share the entire purchase history of someone here in the family who has been purchasing with Hermes and everything that they had to spend in order to get offered their next quota bag. This is a very informative series. This is to help educate and inform you all, especially for those of you all that are on your own Hermes journey, trying to score your own quota bag, to kind of give you a better idea of like what you might need to spend in order to get offered a quota bag over where you live. So I'm going to be featuring, stories from different folks from different areas of the world. And so if you want to share your Hermes purchase history and have it featured anonymously on this channel, check the description box below because I will have info for you on how to email me and all the info I need in order to include you in an upcoming portion of the series. But today we are going to continue on with another quota bag from our beloved friend Whitney. Now, for those of you that saw part 1, you know that Whitney shops at the Waikiki Hermes boutique, so that's in Hawaii in the United States. And last we left her, she had just got offered a Birkin 25 sellier in cray epsom leather with palladium hardware from her sales associate, and she got offered that bag in July of 2024. And so today we are going to focus on the next quota bag that Whitney got offered, and she actually received this in January of 2025, so very recently, right around her birthday. So she spent about 6 months in between the two bags, and she actually had to spend a lot less this time in order to earn her next quota bag. So let's talk about everything that Whitney purchased in order to get offered a quintessential dream bag. I feel like a lot of Hermes collectors have this bag in their collection because it is such a stunning bag. It is one I would love to have in my collection one day. Before she got offered her noir Kelly 25 sellier in epsom leather with gold hardware. There is not a more classic Hermes bag than that. Like that is the dream. It is a stunning bag. Obviously, you all know I am partial to sellier Kelly 25s because I have one and I love it so much, but I love that this is the bag that Whitney got. So let's get into the Hermes purchase history so you can see everything that she bought. And of course, at the end, I will be totaling up, all of her entire spend amount into a grand total for you. And I'll also calculate for you her pre-spend ratio. So stay tuned for that. So I'm going to be looking down because of course I cannot memorize this all, but she started out with some beautiful scarves, and we know that Whitney already has some great silk scarves from her last purchase history, but she got some even more beautiful ones this time. So the first thing that she bought was the La Foy de Faubourg scarf in the 90 size, and she paid $550 for this. Then she actually got a Peak Sellier shawl in the 140 size, which is much bigger, much more substantial. And that was $1,300. So you can definitely see the difference in the prices of the two. The bigger you get, the more heavier weight. Obviously, the price is often going to go up. Then the next thing she bought is a really cute home good, and it is the Evelyn Mini Change Tray. Now we know that Whitney also has an Evelyn bag, so clearly she loves the little perforated H detailing. These change trays that they have are great for putting like your little knickknacks in, your little tchotchkes, rings, change, whatever. That she spent $480. And then she also got something that I didn't know that Hermes makes, and now I want it for myself, not even joking. I'm gonna try and go get it soon. She got a body oil that they have. So it's a dry hair and body oil called Un Jardin sur les Nils. That was $62. And also, for Hermes, it's actually a pretty good price as far as things goes. Then she also got 2 Twillies. I'm wondering if they are for her cray Birkin that she got. She got the Les Chines de Paradise Twillies. She got 2 of them and they were $440 total for the pair. Then she got a pair of Island thermopolyurethane sandals. So we know that Hermes does great rubbery kind of vacation sandals. I obviously have not had a great experience with my rubbery ones, but I think it was more of the cut of them, less of the material. So she got a pair of those. Those are $395. That is also a great price. For vacation sandals, things that you can get wet, things like that, a lot of them are a lot more expensive from other brands. So it's actually, relatively speaking, a great price. Then she got a really gorgeous pair of Oran denim sandals. This is something that I would also love to get from Hermes. You'll know I just love denim in general, but these were $850. And then she got a beautiful cardigan. We know Hermes does a lot of beautiful, Very chic, very timeless cardigan. This cardigan was $2,700, so not inexpensive by any stretch of the imagination. And then the next thing she got was not actually from Hermes, it's from St. Louis. Now, I've talked about St. Louis on my channel before, but St. Louis is a crystal brand that Hermes acquired, years ago. They make gorgeous crystal pieces. And the great thing about St. Louis is that if you ever purchase any St. Louis pieces from the Hermes boutique, that also counts towards your purchase history. So if you ever need any crystal, any gifts, any things like that, you'll know I've bought, St. Louis glasses for a friend, it will count towards your purchase history. So that's really nice. She got the St. Louis Folia mini lamp for $1,200. I've seen a lot of people getting these lamps. They are actually really cute. So I would not mind having some of these lamps in my own apartment. I think I would maybe want a slightly bigger one though. They do have bigger sizes. That was $1,200. Then she got something that I typically call like standard Birkin bait. I just feel like people have to be buying these in order to get offered a bag, but a lot of people also like them. They're just not my total style, but she got an Avalon pillow. So the Avalon pillow was $790. Then she got a pair of beautiful ankle boots. And I mean, Whitney, as you've seen across the two videos, has a gorgeous collection of shoes from Hermes, but this is just a really stunning pair of boots. She got the Jill ankle boots for $2,050. I saw these actually on my last trip to Hermes, thought they were stunning. Wanted to try them on, but didn't because I ended up buying some other stuff anyways. But those Jill ankle boots, I would love them. They are top tier, they are beautiful. Then she did get 2 nail polishes, not sure what shades, but ended up spending $120 on those nail polishes. And she also got some great fashion jewelry. So she got a Pop H necklace and some Pop H earrings. The Pop H necklace was, I should have my glasses on because I can't see, $470. And then the earrings, the Pop H earrings were $495. The Pop H line is so cute. So if you're into fashion jewelry, I feel like you should really check those out from Hermes. I mean, I feel like everyone that I see wearing them, they just look so like cute and fun and girly. So I love the Pop H line. Then she also got another scarf. So she got the Mille-Feuille des Sceaux. It's a double face scarf. So like either way you wear it, it is beautiful in the 90 size. And she spent $690 on that scarf. And then she went back to shoes. We know Whitney loves shoes. So she got a pair of shoes that I would love. I've actually been wanting for a while. I really don't know why I haven't gotten them yet. But she got a pair of the Oasis sandals. So they're like the Oran sandals, but like with a little block heel to them to kind of like dress them up, jazz them up a little bit. Those are $830. And then she got another pair of cheap sandals. So she has several pairs of cheap sandals at this point because she got some in her last round of purchase history. She got some now. And this pair is $910. So the cheap sandals, they've been steadily increasing in price over the years. So you've been thinking about them. Try and get them sooner rather than later. Soon they're going to be $1,000. They might already be $1,000. Who knows? Then she got another scarf. And if it's the one that I found online, this is so cute. This is so whimsical. It's called the I Like Flower scarf in the 70 size. And it literally has like little like daisy chains that spell out like, I think I like flowers and they like me or something like that. So cute, so fun. I love that. That scarf cost $415. And finally, the very last item that Whitney got is the All'Orto Botanico de Palermo shawl for $1,375. Now, that is obviously not a cheap shawl, but we know that Hermes makes beautiful shawls, so they're classic. They will last you forever. So, drum roll, that was like a pathetic drum roll. Drum roll, please. The total that Whitney spent before getting offered her Kelly in just a nice little quick, short and sweet 6-month time period, she spent $16,122. And for the Kelly, she paid $12,600. So her pre-spend ratio is 1.3 to 1. And if you compare this to last time, so before that, the bag that she wanted one in super specific specs. And so she did turn down several bags in the meantime. If you do not count the non-quota bags that she got, her pre-spend ratio was 1.9 to 1. So it just kind of goes to show, like a lot of people say this, but once you start shopping with the same Hermes sales associate, you oftentimes don't have to spend as much as you did for your first bag for your subsequent bags. And it kind of makes sense. Like, you're working with a sales associate. They know that, you know, they're going to work with you and that you're going to buy things from them. So that way they know they're going to make money. And so they're more apt to want you to keep coming back. And how do they keep you coming back? By giving you those little quota bags. So I'm just so happy for Whitney and all of her beautiful bags. She's got a stunning, stunning collection. Whitney, I know I said it before, but I just want to say it again. Thank you so much for sharing your Hermes purchase history with us. I know I find it helpful and insightful, and I think everyone else here watching this video does too. So if you made it to this portion of the video, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This was a lot of work, so I'd love it if you could just like this video. Just give it a little like, you know, just give it a little thumbs up, because obviously pulling all together these spreadsheets, doing these calculations, took a lot of work for both Whitney and me. So we would just appreciate your like on this video. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. Or if you want to be featured in this series, look in the description box below. I'll tell you how to email me and I'll tell you the info I need, and I will include you in an upcoming installment of Hermes Quota Bag Pre-Spend Histories. I hope you enjoyed this video, especially for those of you on your Hermes journey. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did enjoy this video, I'd really love it if you just give this video a little like. So a little thumbs up down in the corner below. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to my channel, so that way you can get all my latest content about all things shopping delivered straight to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lily, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, everyone.